I low-key kind of want to see if this is faster than skateboarding. Why is it almost as fast as a skateboard? Whoa, what am I doing? I'm like doing like a sprint push. What in the world? Yurt. What's the point of getting in this hole? What's up, gamers? Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be reviewing Skate. Now, I've been waiting for this game for well over a decade to come out. I thought it was going to be Skate 4, but I've been playing this for a little bit, and there's a lot of things I hate. It's a huge list of things I hate. There's actually some things I love, and I'm just going to roll through them and give you my opinion. So I'll set my little waypoint for the shop over here. While we're headed over there, let me show you a couple of the things I hate with just the basic core gameplay. Number one is you can do this. You can gain momentum slapping your head and your ass off of concrete asphalt roads, and you can just continually do it. And if that's not enough for you, you can also add some jumps in there. Now this makes me pretty upset. This is not realistic. It's a little goofy. So I guess that's what they're going for. I don't know. You can do it from any height pretty much and fall right on your head and just keep rolling. Personally, I like a little bit more realism. And don't get me wrong, you could do something like that in Skate 3. But it was in Hall of Meat mode. You could kind of just like crouch down and then launch yourself using the jump button just to get further in Hall of Meat and cause more damage to your body. What you couldn't do is in free skate, you couldn't just hold your trigger and then just start freaking rolling across the ground, gaining speed. I'm a big hater of that. I'll just say it how it is. Second thing I don't like about the core gameplay movement is, what is this? Why can't I just slide with my arm on concrete and just keep on snaking my way down? How does that make any sense? Can do it downstairs and gain some speed? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, EA? Like, the movement in this game just, it pisses me off. You can just skate around without your skateboard. That basically sums up what I hate so far. Now, the regular skateboarding itself, it is super buggy, but Skate 3 was extremely buggy, so I won't really hate on it for the bugs while normally skating. And it's not terrible. It is like how Skate 3 was. All the flip tricks worked the same way pretty much. The grinds work the same way pretty much. It's a lot more finicky trying to get everything to work, I feel like, personally. And I have played Skate 3 recently, within the last month, so I still can kind of remember back and know what I'm talking about. All this leads me to one of the biggest things I hate about modern day gaming. This right here ruins all kinds of games for me. And when I was growing up playing video games as a child, thank God they didn't start doing stuff like this, because it would have ruined it for me. I grew up very poor and couldn't afford anything, and my parents weren't about to give me money. So when I see them put in a way for you to buy in-game currency, and that's the only way some kids are going to be able to own super cool outfits and boards, it's not cool to me. I don't like it, because this means a bunch of little kids who have rich parents are just going to go crazy with their parents' credit card. They're going to be rolling around with characters and skateboards that you'll never be able to get legitimately. I hate that for video games. That brings me to the art style too. Another gigantic thing I'm disliking. I went and read some of the negative comments on Steam, and everybody was saying that this game just looks shitty like Fortnite. And I can't argue. I mean, look at this character right here that I've made. It almost looks like something out of Fortnite. The artwork and everything around this game too, very cartoony, very high contrast. Skate 3 didn't look like this. Skate 3 had some grunge to it. which is what you would expect, especially if you're going to be trying to make a game for skaters. Skaters are a little grungy, man. What happened to just having some nice grunge looking graphics? Another thing that pisses me off is, why is the skinniest option for build look this muscular? You know, this is the one I've been using. This is the closest thing I can think that looks kind of like a female body. And then you have a muscular torta look. This is supposed to be their curvy woman look, but it just looks off. No woman body really looks like this. And then you got the extra torta and the extra torta. But you know, it is what it is. See, this one, they kind of took some of the muscle toning away, but not really even enough. Like if you're this fat, your biceps don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? You see those shoulder insertions? Whoever 3D modeled this is absolutely an idiot. Here's another prime example of what I'm talking about. Do you see this shirt on my girl character? You see where the sleeves are cut and seamed for the shoulders? Usually on any normal human being, you have your shoulder right here, right? Top of it. And the seam comes straight down right there, and then your sleeve is stitched on. That's not happening right here. You got the shoulder, and then it like goes further down, dipping. It just looks stupid. Maybe I'm being really nitpicky on that, but that does not look like how a shirt should be laying on a freaking character model in 2025. So now that I got some of the things that really pissed me off out of the way, let's get to just skating. Then we can, oh my goodness. Then we can talk about what I like. Okay. Maybe I'm just terrible. Finally. I don't know if you can trick line. There used to be a thing called trick lining in Skate 3 where you'd basically spam a bunch of tricks to try to get as much score as possible for the game modes there was. There was a couple game modes where that was your only objective really, is to try to score more than the other people. So it developed a whole play style called trick lining. And like I said, people would just kind of spam a bunch of tricks together, do some dart catches, do some seatbelt grab things, do front flips while standing. It looked kind of cool. A little ridiculous too. I really don't know if that's going to be a thing in this one. It might. Just kind of popping the same tricks over and over again. This low speed skating right here, where you're just like going up and hitting benches, feels pretty good. I guess they could have done a worse job on that. This all feels pretty much how Skate felt though. Alright, this looks like a fun building to climb, so we're going to show off the parkour in this game. Now this is something that I'm here for heavily. If this was a function of Skate 3, where you could just parkour up anything, I would have been pretty happy. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed-ish climbing. Know what I'm saying? It's not terrible. It's pretty cool. You actually kind of grab in somewhat realistic places too. And humans can do this. This is not something that a human can't do. You know, there's our French guy who constantly records himself climbing skyscrapers and then getting arrested at the top. So I'm not mad at this. It's something different. It's revolutionary compared to the previous skates. If they would have done everything how they did in Skate 3, the grunge, tried for better realism. Oh, I might not be able to get to the top of this. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. Anyways, if they would have just took Skate 3 and added the ability to climb up buildings to it, brother, I'm here for it. Maybe this building over here is easier to climb. Okay, I couldn't climb that building, but I'm seeing something over here. This looks like an interesting spot to try out. Is this an obstacle course? What is this? Is this specifically for parkour? Uh-oh. I messed up. I messed up big time. I thought this was about to be a cool spot with a bunch of ramps, but I'm not doing that. Screw that. This is a skateboard game, not a parkour game. I appreciate being able to climb buildings, but leave it at that, dude. Alright, we scaling here. Let's go. Doesn't look like there's anywhere actually to go up here. Some of these roofs have like skate park type of dealios on the top of them. That's what I was ideally looking for. But hey, we can use this one to demonstrate. Yeah, see that one's got a ramp right there. We can use this one to demonstrate how stupid the rolling is. So games aren't obligated to be realistic, but we could try a little bit harder than this shit. Watch this. Ready? And we're continuing on like nothing even happened. Because nothing did happen. It's not like we just fell off of a multiple story high building to our head. I'm gonna climb up here and I'm gonna show you why that pisses me off, how it does. Because you can't just jump with your skateboard and survive. You hit the ground, you freaking fall off your board. So if you fall more than like 10 feet in this game, you crash. Which makes it so you can't do a bunch of cool stuff. But we can roll at any height. Land on our head and keep rolling. That's cool. That's well thought out. That's what you call well polished game right there. There's a little parking garage type of dealio over here I'm seeing people launch off of. So let me go over here and set up a session marker and we'll just try to have some fun to finish this video off. Where'd that guy just go? Oh, there's some type of thing in here this person's trying to do. Oh, what the heck? Multi-level skate park in this parking garage. That's pretty cool, I guess. But I keep hitting this stupid ramp. That kind of kills my momentum, don't it? Okay. Or not. Skateboarding just feels so weird in this game. Like, you gain momentum and lose momentum in the weirdest spots, it feels like. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, straight to the neck. Walk away like it never happened. Let's try over here. Super long grind, maybe? Or get ejected off the grind, and then, yeah. Now your foot's behind your head. Don't tell me you can't infinitely grind down this. Why am I falling off my board? In what world can you jump off a roof to your head in a rolling position but not grind down a grindable surface the whole way? Are you serious? Is this what we're actually doing right now? Alright. So you skate 3, you would have been able to grind that. Oh yeah, this game is very violent. This might be more violent than some of the shooters I've played recently. Okay, one more chance for the grinding. If we get kicked out, maybe I'll hop. Another hop. Okay. I mean, we made it there. But I just want to do that, but just staying on the board, you know? Not hopping 3 times. And it's not possible. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that's just a bug from the game being too early or what the hell that is. Seems like people are trying to get in this hole. Yurt. What's the point of getting in this hole? There's not going to be more? Please tell me you can at least drop in off of this or something. Nope, there's no ramps under it to drop into. And then you break your ankles. Oh yeah, I made that grind. Seems like you just have to jump one time throughout the grind and it works for some reason. So we just jump. That's good enough. Nope. What else can you do here? Is this it? Just a church gap that you don't really make unless you're grabbing your board. Getting in here so you can deck yourself on that. Then stand back up and look, we're in a skate park, baby. Is that what people want? I don't understand. The more I play, the more I don't want to play. Just everything about this is so sickening. It's such a desecration of what I used to know. Oh yeah, another head cracker. Lots of speed. Is this one of the ones with the ramp? No ramp. And then the sound just completely like cuts out and goes quiet like this if you're going fast. Isn't that weird? Isn't that cool? Cool little feature. You can go faster than the speed of sound in this game, guys. Think of all the possibilities, guys. For real, guys. I love how all the places where you can get extremely high speed to lead to absolutely nowhere. Doesn't lead to another huge section with the ramps. It just leads to death. Well, that was nice. That was a nice little bit of grinds. Can I hold on to cars like how you used to? Do they speed up too? Whoa, what am I doing? I'm like doing like a sprint push. What in the world? Check out my sprint push, man. This guy will lose momentum. I'm gonna pass him. This dude ain't shit. He ain't got nothing on this. My legs are made of steel, buddy. My shin will never splinter. I look-key kind of want to see if this is faster than skateboarding. Why is it almost as fast as a skateboard? Drag race me, pal. You ain't got nothing on this. You ain't got nothing on this, bud. Look how fast he's running. He's like not even catching up at all. This is so ridiculous. This is the biggest desecration of something I've ever seen. The fact that they took a childhood game that could have been amazing and this is what I have. This is what I have in my hands. It's truly unacceptable. Well, it was good knowing you, Jesus. I'm gonna go my own way in life. So, I mean, I didn't really hit too many parts in this video where I was like actually just trying to skate at a cool location. I'm probably gonna make some more videos about this game. I don't know, maybe we'll see. But let me sum up my review for you real quick. The parkour is cool. Everything else in this game is shit. There's not one cool thing other than the parkour. And the parkour doesn't even work that well. So the only reason this game is gonna get a 2 out of 10 for me is just because you can climb buildings sometimes. That's the only savable, redeemable part about it. This is a pile of hot doo-doo served on a platter for us to consume after all these years of waiting for Skate Force. So it's a big thumbs down for me. I'm gonna be honest, it's a big thumbs down for me. I hope I was able to make this video somewhat entertaining for you. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I felt bored this entire time. But if you did enjoy, hit me with one of those. Oh yeah, I love those. And I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.